Have you guys heard about the what's going on over at the Disney parks these days? I read this article and I instantly thought of you guys. But have you guys been hearing anything about the Disney parks and what people are choosing to do while they're waiting in line? I guess rides are getting
Well,
so long now that people need different means of expressing themselves.
I heard that Swiss Family Robinson is kind of back in
Yeah.
there instead of Tarzan's Treehouse.
It's like a soft reboot. You know, they're not fully committing to the canon of the Swiss Family Robinson, but
They're also requel. It's
Yeah.
actually a star after takes place after Tarzan.
dude, they were so
The Swift family finds Tarzan.
secretive about it when it like they wouldn't announce what it was, and then like people just started hearing the Swiss Capoca playing, which is the song from Swiss Family.
Swiss Capoca? Is that
Yeah, dude.
actually called that?
Yeah, that's what the name of the song is. Me and Dave have a fun history with the Swiss Capoca too that we can get into sometime, but right now we won't. But anyway, like yeah, so I read this article. New York Post had an article titled "Disney theme park guests are pooping while waiting online for rides." And I have a question too. Right off the bat, does it make sense? Is it grammatically correct to say that you're online when you're in a queue for a ride? You're waiting your turn in a line. Why wouldn't it be in line? I've always said in line.
I feel like it's in line.
Dude, I'm jumping in on this one. I heard that same thing, and I was like, "It's not online. That's
got to be a European thing.
That's
dude.
dumb.
It has
dude.
to be. I mean, but it's the New York Post.
Like, oh no, they would be like NQ or something.
My thing is,
Yeah.
I was more upset about them saying online than I was about people shitting in line.
Yeah,
I was
had
like,
to get over
wait,
that first.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like, excuse me, we're not going to say online. Like, what is this, like, the AOL days where, like, I'm going online?
Yeah.
It's
Did we lose?
confusing.
I think we lost Vince. Vince, you there?
Vince
I'm
is
here.
so angry that
I'm
he
here.
had to take some time out.
I like my camera.
Yeah. So anyway, I read that headline and I just
Peachtree
I don't
says
know,
that's
heard it.
European for sure. So
Yeah.
I feel like we can trust Peachtree on this one.
Pete, you're European yourself, aren't you?
Maybe European along with pooping. That's what the article's about.
Well, she might be European, but these people were a pooping in line online for rides. So I thought we could read this article. It's pretty funny, Dave. It's not very long. And Dave, I thought if Dave could read the different Reddit comments as different characters, I would love that.
Oh,
and
yes.
There's some really good ones here for you. So you're just gonna have to go into a cold. I think that probably.
So what? Okay, so can you explain further, or should I just read like were people were leaving the line to poop, or were they literally pooping while they're like in their pants, or where are they pooping?
So I think the theory is that the lines for Disney rides are getting so long that people don't have time to
Is
poop.
it like they're purposefully peeing? Like they're like, this line's so long, I'm gonna poop right here.
It's like
I stand by that completely.
Yeah.
Like if you're lying that like when I'm in a line for like in like a sports game and I gotta pee really bad and like being a guy, I'm like, dude, I can't stand for there being a bathroom line as a guy. Like I'm just gonna start peeing on the wall because that's just it's nothing personal. Just that's the way it is.
No, that's what gentlemen's do. And I think like I agree with you. If it's a statement poop, that's different than a vanity poop. There's different.
Just keep saying poop so that our microphones pop. We're like poop. Vanity poop.
Dude, and the algorithm loves when you say poop, so we're good this week.
Poop.
All right, so I'm gonna read
Get
this.
Callie out here to say poop more often.
Dude, Callie's way crashed, but I absolutely would. She called it a poo-poo article. All right, so Dave, if you could do the Reddit poster voices, that would be awesome. So Disney theme park guests are pooping while waiting online for rides by Ariel Zilber. When you gotta go, you gotta go, even if you're in line for hours at Disney theme parks. Riders at Disneyland and Disney World have been defecating while standing in line, according to witnesses who reported their grotesque sight on social media. Dave, if you could read this.
I'm in the queue for Rise of the Resistance at Disney World. Someone let their kid take a dump on the floor, and when they just walked out and left it, WTF, wrote one poster on Reddit.
The post was cited by the news page San Francisco Gate. They'd know something about pooping. Disney guests can wait in line for Rise of the Resistance, the Star Wars themed attraction, for more than an hour and a half, according to Q Times website. Another Redditor who claims to have worked near the ride confirmed the claim, writing,
"For the skeptics, this actually happened. Fun fact, this was one of 3 shit-related incidents at Rise today."
Less fun fact. Oh, sorry, that's still you.
He's at Rise the whole day keeping track. He's there's been 3 shit incidents at Rise.
He's got one of those attendance clickers. He's just clicking every time somebody takes a dump in the ride.
He's what's everybody got at the other rides? Because at Rise, it's really.
He concluded, less fun fact, I was here for all 3 of them, the poster wrote. A Reddit poster this is the magnum opus right here, Dave. A Reddit poster who claimed to have worked at Disney World in Orlando, Florida, described guests leaving their bodily waste on the premises.
I love how it continues to be professional.
Yeah.
Their bodily waste.
Yeah, totally. It's a great article.
Bodily fluids no longer bother me after working at Disney. They wrote.
I love that he says that like he's in an ER or something.
Yeah. So I'm desensitized. Let's just say the attraction I work at has what the cast ended up dubbing the poop hall because of the number of times guests have gone in there and pooped. We even put up a camera and it didn't stop it. They put up a camera? Wait, is this what time span is this over the course of?
Also, just because you
don't get a camera in there, people won't do it if they're.
Yeah, it's like
that's the way they solved it.
The main component of having a camera that notifies you of things is it puts it on you to go and stop the pooping from happening.
It's all put a poop live feed up. People they'll stop in shame.
The poop stream, dude. The claim was seconded by another Disney cast member, a reference to the company's theme park employees.
Good Lord, the poop hallway, they wrote. Adding that testimonials are about seeing human feces near the rides gives me war flashbacks. I dealt with way too many bodily fluids at that dang attraction, they wrote.
I picture this like they have it's like a TV interview where they have the person blacked out, but it's clearly the outline of Brer Bear or Brer Fox, you know?
So I dealt with way too many bodily fluids at that dang.
They bring up wars. They bring up memories of war to me.
It's Lincoln. Okay. It's Lincoln. He's all this war. He's all this poopy war.
This poop war of 2021 post-pandemic. The post has sought comment from the Walt Disney Company. In 2015, 2 cast members penned a book detailing their experience as custodial team workers in the 1990s and early 2000s. Ken Pellman and Lynn Barron, the authors of Cleaning the Kingdom, Insider Tales of Keeping Walt's Dream Spotless, wrote that spotting human waste triggered a protocol known as Human Code H. A Code H, which stood for horse crap, called one of the cleaners to pick up after one of the horses that was pulling a vehicle along Main Street went to the bathroom. Pellman and Barron recalled that eventually they started picking up human feces as well. On one occasion, a woman who stood in line for Indiana Jones adventure at California's Disneyland burst into the control room for the attraction and deposited her gift right there. So that lady broke into the control room and took a dump, dude.
Deposited her gift. This person reading this article is having the funnest time just writing different ways for saying take a